What's up, Juventini? Alberto here, got all your Juve news. All right, Chiesa, some contradictions on his bridge gap renewal. We'll take a look at what's being said there. Weston McKennie and his entourage are looking for greener pastures. We'll take a look at the reports there. And Giuntoli's shortlist for the head coaching role. That's right, we got plan A, B, and C, and the latest on Thiago Motta, as reports suggest he may not even be available. All right, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. First things first, though, April 25th. 1995, we lost a very, very special one, all right, and that is Andrea Fortunato. He was one of Italy's most promising prospects at the time, and he was our left back. Lost him after a brief fight with leukemia, all right, and we always take the time to remember Andrea Fortunato, always in our hearts, all right. Now, let's get to the news. The Coppa Italia final is set. May 15th, it's going to be Juventus versus Atalanta. Red hot Scamacca is going to be out for that final. For Juventus, we will be without Locatelli, Kostic, and Weah. I want to know from all of you, how confident are you Juventus wins that trophy? Hit me in the comments, everybody. Now we get to Matias Soule. Soule will return to Juventus in the summer, all right, but there is no decision that has been made up until this point. The parties are both going to talk at season's end to figure out what the solution will be for Matias Soule. If offers come in strong enough around the 40 million euro range, he could very well leave. However, we are starting to get hints that he could potentially be remaining at Juventus. Time will tell what's going to happen there for Soule and Juventus. Mirko Di Natale confirms the reports I brought to you yesterday in terms of a meeting between Giuntoli and Galliani of Monza. And yes, it was over Di Gregorio and also Colpani. The interest is concrete in the goalkeeper, according to Mirko Di Natale. And what's interesting here is that Monza does have interest in Miretti and Moise Kean. All right, so those discussions, that meeting was legit, and it did go down. We will have to see if anything comes from that. Obviously, the second part of this news was the fact that Szczesny apparently has rejected Juve's offer to extend at a lower salary, all right? So maybe, just maybe, Juve is going to act and make a move there. Chiesa, talks haven't even begun on a bridge renewal, according to Fabiana Della Valle. So she is saying that there hasn't even been any discussions on this bridge gap renewal. And if this is not found by season's end, he very well could be hitting the market, all right? Now, all that we have that everybody is reiterating, and Fabiana Della Valle reports it as well, is that there's just this word that they've shared that he will not be leaving on a free the following season. Look, who knows what's going to happen with Federico Chiesa? We're just going to have to wait until season's end to find out what goes down there. For Weston McKennie, apparently his entourage is starting to look around for some solutions for the player, as Juventus and McKennie aren't close on the demands, all right? And Juve is lowballing him, and he wants more. Now, apparently, he has started to look elsewhere. How do you feel about letting McKennie go this summer? Hit me in the comments. Giuntoli. So, what we're hearing is that all signs are pointing to Thiago Motta coming in as the coach for Juventus. Alfredo Pedula says that there is no option for Thiago Motta to remain at Bologna. He says there is only one path, and that one path is to Juventus. All right, now as far as Giuntoli goes, we get a plan B and a plan C just in case something doesn't go right in trying to lure Thiago Motta. Apparently, Motta is the plan A for Giuntoli. Plan B is Antonio Conte. And plan C is Palladino. So that is what's being reported today as the shortlist for Giuntoli. How do you feel about plan B and plan C? Is it Motta all in, Or do you want to see one of the other guys or another coach that isn't even on that list? Hit me in the comments, everybody. Now, last, certainly not least, apparently Juventus, with Champions League qualification, will have around 120 million euros to work with in this summer mercado. And that is what's being reported. However, it could also change because we're going to have to bring in some capital. We're going to have to make some sales. And depending on who's sold, that could also give us some further funds in boosting the squad. But that is your news break to today. You guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit me in the comments with everything you just heard. I can't wait to get your thoughts on it. Let's mix it up. Till tomorrow's edition, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.